Do you know how quickly my day gets ruined when a piece of mail doesn't show up when it's supposed to? Now imagine 17 million pieces of mail. This is exactly what happened in World War II. Tyler Perry's new Netflix movie, The 6888, tells the story of the first and only Women's Army Corps unit of color stationed overseas during World War II. These extraordinary women kept morale high for troops when nothing else could. How? By making sure that their mail got to where it was supposed to go. Let's back up for a second.
Black activist Mary McLeod Bethune and First Lady Eleanor Roosevelt had been fighting for years for black women to be allowed to join the Women's Army Corps and have a more meaningful role in the war.
And finally, the 6888 was born. When the battalion got to England in 1945, they were met with aircraft hangars that were packed to the ceiling in mail that needed to be sorted. Some of the letters were months old, others were just addressed to Junior U.S. Army, and the mail just kept piling up. The 6888 worked around the clock in harsh conditions to sort 65,000 pieces of correspondence every 8 hours. The War Department thought it would take 6 months to clear their backlog, but these extraordinary women did it in 3, and then they traveled to France to clear another backlog. In all, the 6888 sorted through 17 million pieces of mail and got countless troops back in touch with their loved ones. The 6888 had to fight racism and sexism too. Military facilities were segregated, and the women of the 6888 were not allowed into Red Cross clubs, hotels, and Army inspectors were constantly criticizing the battalion's performance. A general even threatened to send a white officer to show Major Charity Adams how to do her job. She replied, "Over my dead body, sir." And after the war, no one even acknowledged the 6888 or thanked them for their service. It wasn't until 2018 that the group was even recognized. And in 2022, the women received the Congressional Gold Medal. Watch the story of the 6888 come to life December 20th on Netflix.